Hello everyone, I'm Percy number 6, and I want to talk about Restore the Magic, the large lady prop that we saw in Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Well, back in November, it came out that it was for sale. It was in California, and people really got excited about this, which kind of surprised me because a lot of the people who were excited about it didn't even like the original movie. Like, at least I do. I like the original movie. I like it. I liked it when I was a kid, and I still like it to this day. But people were really excited about this. They wanted to restore it. And maybe that's because a lot of the TV series models aren't in good condition. I don't know. But people were really stoked about this and wanted to get behind it. And it's funny because there's one guy out, I think in North Carolina, who wanted to get it done but realized the cost of transporting it was too much. So they found a group in California that was willing to do it. And the cost just kept going up and up. Originally it was just like 2,000 to pay for it and another 2,000 to store it and restore it. Then it's like, oh, we need a little more than that, so they made it 6,000. Then once they actually purchased it, they realized that, hey, we need a lot more than 6,000. We actually need $30,000, which every time I saw the price go up was more and more of a red flag. Now, for the record, I was against this from the way beginning. And if you haven't seen already, you'll see tweets on the screen proving multiple times that I was against this. And I'm still against this to this day. Uh, to me, it's like, why would you want to pay for the money when essentially you're pretty much rebuilding Lady at this point? You're rebuilding her because she's been in such poor condition, she's been weathered, she has been repainted, reused for other things. Parts of her have been cut off because they didn't want it anymore. So you have to rebuild those things from scratch already. You have to repaint. There's so much you can do. If we really wanted to do this, why don't we just start from scratch and make sure it's perfect and last years instead of actually buying this? Because then you don't have to pay $2,000 to buy this. But that's not what they decided to do, and people donated. People actually got to that original $6,000 goal, which is disappointing because looking back, this is all a scam. And I can't see this getting complete. And there's a very good chance that come May, this will be scrapped. Lady will be no more. And I'll have a link to that article in the description. So anyway, my opinion. Uh, they should have had somebody come in if people really wanted to do this, really wanted to restore Lady. All right, let's do it. But what do we need to do first? We need to have an idea of how much it's going to cost to do this. So before you even purchase it, you should be talking to the owner of it and you should ask, can we have somebody come in here and evaluate it, tell us how much we need for it? And of course they'd say yes, because from my understanding, now this is November, it's April now, I forget the exact details, but I think if it didn't get sold, he was going to scrap it, which now looks like the path it's going down. But anyway, they should have brought somebody in to evaluate how much it cost to get Lady in the condition they wanted to be in, which is what it was during the Thomas and the Magic Railroad movie. So they want to get it to that condition. How much is going to cost? $30,000. You need to be upfront with that. You need to be like, all right, it's going to be $30,000 to pay for it, to store it, and then ultimately to restore it and put it in, I'm pretty sure, a museum where they want to end up with it. So then people have an idea. Instead of keep adding and being like, well, we thought it was 4,000, but now it's 6,000 and now it's 30,000. And to me, it's like this is just like buying a car because for one, you're not going to go to one place, find the first car you like, and be like, I'm purchasing that. So after you bring that evaluator in, maybe bring one or two more guys in to look it over and go with whoever's the cheapest and who you believe can do a good job. Because just because they're cheap doesn't mean they're going to do a good job. That's what they should have done. They should have found the best value. Maybe it's the guy who costs the most, but you know he'll do a good job. Maybe it's the guy who's the cheapest, and you think he can do just as good of a job as the guy who's the most expensive. Whatever it may be. But you should have brought in multiple guys to look at it. And then once you decide, you can be like, all right, 2,000's a little too pricey. Cut it in half, be like 1,000. So hopefully you can meet at 1,500. Even if you meet at 7,000 or $1,750. Even if you meet there, that's $250 less than what they were asking, and that saves. When you were talking about having $30,000 to redo this, $250, it might seem like a small bit, but considering it's pretty much all just funded by the fans, that adds up a lot. But now it looks like that won't be. It looks like Lady's going to be scrapped because the guy who owns this apparently isn't putting the money out from what I hear. Like I said, there's an article. It's a long article, and it has links to other articles within it that you might want to check out if you're really interested in this. But from what I've read, from what I understand, essentially another guy who doesn't own this, even though he's really involved with it, he can't afford to keep storing Lady anymore, which I don't blame him. So if they don't get the money to keep storing it, then Lady gets scrapped. And that's such a shame. It's not just a shame that the fact Lady would get scrapped, but it's a shame because so many people put their money in. $6,000, that's not cheap. There are people who donated $500,000. I feel for those people. That's a lot of money that ultimately is wasted because you donated it and you don't have it anymore, which is such a shame. It really is. I'm personally glad I didn't fall into this trap. I didn't donate a penny to them because I thought it was a scam. I thought it was too much money from the beginning, and ultimately I'm right. So yeah, I'm a little bit bragging about that, but I feel bad for the people who did put their hard-earned money into restoring Lady. Like I said, they should have put way more into this. I can't believe they actually just flat out bought it first before they decided to look into restoring it or anything. Makes no sense to me. It cost way too much to store it because it's so gigantic. This was a train wreck from the beginning, and ultimately it's the people who donated money that's paying the price. I feel bad for those people. So that's my opinion on it. I just wanted to tell you guys about the scam, so hopefully you guys can avoid donating from this. Do not donate to it. Do not donate to it. I will not have the GoFundMe in the link because I do not want you guys to go there and donate money. Please don't donate money. They don't deserve your money. I'm not giving them my money, and you shouldn't be giving them your money. Such a sad ending to what could have been a great thing, but because of for so many reasons, it was doomed from the start. I saw that, and if they went in with a different mindset, I could have seen myself donating money to this. But they didn't. Ultimately, I think the price was way too much to restore it. I think they could have done it for less, but who knows? I don't restore things. I don't know, but neither do the people that bought it. They don't restore things either. You should have shopped it around, found the best price, and then purchased it, hopefully less than $2,000. And you get it. It's business sense to me, and they failed at that. And ultimately, Lady looks like she's going to be scrapped anyway, which is a sad ending to the people who donated $6,000. But that's my opinion. I'd love to hear yours, and tell me, did you guys donate money? I hope you didn't, because whatever money you donated, you're essentially out now. Thank you for listening, and I don't have too much else left to say, so I'll see you guys next time. This is Percy number 6. Goodbye.